Hey, what's going on, you guys? The Keith Carnes here. It is Sunday, November 11th, 2012, and today marks Sunday, a new day, a new week, I should say, for this channel. The end of a week for this channel, I should say, and a new episode of Unsolved Mystery Talk. Now, today we're talking about a very interesting case that has never been solved to this day, and it took place in 1963, known as the Babushka Lady. Now, if you don't know who the Babushka Lady was, or is, depending on if she's alive or dead now, she was a woman that was supposedly, that was there. She was caught on camera, I think, multiple times at the assassination of Kennedy, John F. Kennedy, when he got assassinated in his car. And it looks to be that she's filming very up close to the vehicle, and the FBI and everything really wanted if she was taking either pictures or filming, they wanted her to come forward. Nobody ever came forward, and to this day it remains a mystery of what her identity was, and was she filming or taking pictures. So I'll read you guys an excerpt here, and I'll give you my thoughts on what I think. So, in the 1963 assassination of President John F. Kennedy, Babushka Lady is a nickname for an unknown woman who might have photographed the events that occurred in Dallas Dealey Plaza at the time President John F. Kennedy was shot. Her nickname arose from the headscarf she wore, similar to scarves worn by elderly Russian women. Babushka Lady was seen to be holding a camera by eyewitnesses, and was also seen in film accounts of the assassination, such as the much more frame and something else. I can't fucking read that. Zapruder frame 285. I think I'm saying that right. She was observed standing on the grass between Elm and Main Streets, and she can be seen in the Zapruder film as well as in the films Orville Nix, Mary Muchmore, and Mark Bell, 44 seconds and 49 seconds into the Bell film. Even though the shooting had already taken place and most of her surrounding witness took over, she can still be seen standing with the camera at her face. After the shooting, she crossed Elm Street and joined the crowd, then went to the grassy knoll in search of a gunman. She's last seen in photographs walking east on Elm Street, and neither she nor the film she may have taken have been positively identified. Now they go down here to identity. The Babushka Lady never came forward. The police and FBI did not find her, and the film shot from her position never turned up, despite requests by the FBI to local photo processors that they would be interested in any pictures or films of the assassination. Jack Harrison, a Kodak technician in Dallas, claimed to have developed on November 22nd, 1963, the day of the assassination, an out-of-focus color slide for a brunette in her late 30s that showed a view similar to the Babushka Lady's position. That nothing obviously came out of that. Then a woman named Beverly Oliver, in 1970, a woman named Beverly Oliver came forward and claimed to be the Babushka Lady. She had worked in 1963 as a singer and dancer at the Colony Club, a strip club that competed with Jack Ruby's club next door. In 1994, she released a memoir, Nightmare in Dallas, chronicling the events of the day of Kennedy's assassination. Oliver said that during the assassination, she was contacted at work by two men who she thought were either FBI or Secret Service agents. According to Oliver, the men told her that they wanted to develop her film and would return it to her within 10 days, but they never returned the film. So, then it says here, critics have noted a number of inconsistencies with her story, such as her alleged use of a model camera that did not exist in 1963, and her claim to have positioned herself just behind Charles Bremen and his son, despite Bremen's statement that he and his son had hurried to that position at the last moment. Also, the fact that the Babushka Lady appears to be a stout middle-aged woman, whereas Oliver was 17 at the time of the assassination, tends to cast doubts on Oliver's claims. So basically, I think the woman's full of shit. I think it's just one of those, it's an unsolved mystery type deal. Beverly Oliver, with all due respect to her, whether she's alive or dead, I don't know. But I think that it was somebody that was just trying to get the credit for something that they weren't there for. You know, I've seen the video, I've seen the assassination multiple times. And I have seen the Babushka Lady in the assassination video ever since I found this story, this unsolved mystery, and it always looked like an older woman. It never looked like a 17-year-old girl, basically, with a camera. It always looked like a woman that was probably in her maybe 50s or 60s, and she was a short woman and everything like that. It never resembled a 17-year-old girl, so I don't buy that at all. I just believe it was a woman that took it and maybe just refused to give it up because maybe she was scared for her freedom or her safety. Maybe she thought that they would assume she had something to do with it. Maybe she was scared that something would happen to her. Who knows? Maybe she never knew they wanted it. Maybe she was kind of like a hermit, so to speak, and she just lived in her home quietly and never knew that she needed to turn it over. Maybe she just didn't want to. Maybe she wanted to keep it for herself. Who knows? I don't know the story. Nobody does. Who knows? But that's about it. So let me know if you guys want down in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think the Babushka Lady was in on it? Or do you think she was just simply a woman that just was either too scared to turn it in or just didn't want to turn it in, wanted to keep it for her family to pass down from generation to generation? I don't know. It's up for debate. So anyway, this is Keith Carnes. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Unsolved Mystery Talk. I will see you guys again tomorrow on Monday, the 12th, for a new episode of Is It Real, my most popular series on the channel. And then, of course, on Tuesday, probably, like I said in my previous videos, around 1 a.m., I will be unboxing the Hardened edition of Black Ops 2, so stay tuned for that as well. Anyway, this is Keith Carnes. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Have you guys have a great Sunday, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And peace. That's about it. Peace.